Hey there, everyone. How's it going? My name is Andy, and welcome to week 12 of Draw Something. Logo's right over there. My mistake. So this is a live drawing by request show. What I'm going to be doing for the next couple hours is drawing whatever comes into my head, or you, as the viewer, can drop a request for me to draw something. Let me bring up the full view here of my setup. So I got my blank piece of paper here, got my pencil. If you're, I'm streaming on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube tonight. And if you're watching on Twitch, if you have a request for me to draw, just drop your request in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, drop your request in the comments. And I think this will be a lot of fun. Let me go back to my full view here really quick. You can see I've got a lot of my drawings colorized and hung up on the wall behind me. It's been a lot of fun for the last 11 weeks. I'm hoping to keep this going for a long while. Let me go back to the multi-view. There we go. So, gonna go ahead and BNAT on YouTube. My Twitch username is AndyBrinkerhoff92. I'll actually go ahead and just type it so you can figure it. I know it's a little difficult to spell. There we go. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just start off by coming up with something on my own here. Hey, DJ Mike Brady on Twitch, how you doing tonight? Great to see you. Alright, I think I'm going to start off by, thankfully I got off the clock, let me see, it's 7 o'clock now, about 3.5 hours ago. It's nice to be off. I'm just gonna go ahead and start drawing something. The thing I've been doing for the last few weeks is I've been just kind of coming up with, just thinking up random items and then just drawing them and then kind of building on top of that until I have this crazy scenario where like, for example, today on my Instagram and Facebook, I just posted a drawing I did a couple weeks ago of a lollipop using a chainsaw to carve a walrus sculpture out of cheese. And it literally just was, okay, lollipop, okay, chainsaw, okay, a statue, walrus, cheese. I just kind of made it up as it went, and I liked how it turned out, so I've kind of been doing drawings like that where it's just random things just being thrown together. So I think for today I'm gonna start with a oh, hey Brandon. I'm so glad you could make it. By all means, drop me a request if you have one ready. Awesome to see you here. Thank you for coming. Alright, let me see here. I gotta find some inspiration here. Oh, thank you, BNAT, for the stream. Really appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start with a peppermint candy. I got some Christmas wrapping paper in the closet off to my side here, and that's what gave me the idea. So I'm just going to go ahead and start drawing this. I guess it's the generic name for it is a peppermint candy. I guess you could also call it like a like Starlight Mint. I think that's the brand that they usually go under is Starlight. So, okay, let me see here. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I got an even number of stripes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I got my peppermint candy here. Go ahead and add the wrapper here on both sides. Alright, so I got my peppermint candy. And I just got my next idea. It's gonna be a wrecking ball. I mean, I'm gonna make, yeah, this is gonna actually be a ball. Usually it's like a little flat disc. I'm gonna actually make it a ball, so it fits with it being a, this is gonna be a destruction scene. And this is the wrecking instrument. Alright, so let me see here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make the, model the crane of this wrecking crane after a giraffe. Hey, Tommy on YouTube. Awesome to see you here. Tommy has let me know in advance that he's got another crazy request tonight. Tommy, I'm doing really well. Just have had a couple hours to chill after getting off work, and now I'm all ready to go. Oh, BNat on Twitch. A cool cactus eating a bowl of spicy ramen noodles. I can totally do that. Let me get another piece of paper out, and I will begin. A cool cactus eating a bowl of spicy ramen noodles. Cool, spicy. I can see some contrast in there. I like it. Alright, so a cactus. Let me see here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start by, I'm going to make the, you know, cactuses normally have, like, the one central, thing sticking up, and then they have a couple arms, so I'm gonna kind of just, yeah, I'm going to make those the arms, kind of anthropomorphize it a little. So we got this, yeah, we got the cactus here, holding the bowl. Let me, go ahead and draw the other arm here. It's dipping, it's gonna make sure to get a semi-downward perspective of the bowl, so you get a semi-top perspective, so you can see the spicy ramen noodles. I'll draw those in a minute. But, yeah, let me see here. So, yeah, we got here the, rest of the body. Alright, so, was kind of debating, do I want to put it in, like, just a pot, or do I want to put it in its native homeland, the desert? I could put it in the desert. Go ahead and, oh. That wavy line doesn't seem like quite the, oh, no, actually, no, I guess, I mean, it's, no, because the terrain in the desert isn't totally flat. There can be, there's dunes, so it's not a totally flat terrain. So I could put those waves in there. Okay, there we go. So I'm sketching this out right now. I'm going to trace over it here soon. Since this is a cool cactus, I gotta give it shades. That's a trademark of coolness. Alright, so I got some shades there. Drawing the fork in his quote-unquote hand. He doesn't... it is a hand. He just... cactus magic, I guess you could say. That's how he's holding on to it. Cactus magic. Alright, so... I think I'm about ready to start tracing this over here. Try to keep an even balance between sketching and tracing, so I'm not spending too much time on either. I think this is ready to go, so I'll go ahead and just Actually, what do you think, B-Nat or B-Nat's girlfriend? Should I give him a hat? Do you think a hat would make him extra cool? I could maybe give him like a backwards hat. Have it like a baseball cap turned backwards or sideways. Up the cool factor a bit. All right, and that's an approval on the backwards hat. I'm on it. All right, so draw on the arm. There we go. Trace it in the, trace it over the shades. All right, and I gotta add the backwards hat. There we go. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna give him just a kind of an look. All right, I'm gonna add the spines on in just a minute. Let me see. Let's go ahead and draw the noodles. All right. There we go. We got some noodles in the bowl. I'm gonna add a stripe onto the bowl. I'm also gonna add a flame to signify that it is indeed spicy. It's not just any ordinary ramen noodles. It's spicy ramen noodles. So I'll go ahead and add a little flame there to signify that. All right, I'll trace out the stripe. There we go. Just if anyone who's watching, if you needed to, if you want to get a closer look at this, if it's not coming in clear enough, I can switch to the full view so it shows the drawing camera full screen, if that'll be easier to see. So just let me know if it's not coming through visibly enough. All right, B-Nat, I'm glad you approved so far. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and start adding the needles. Just got to add some simple dashes all around. Just adding more spines. I think that's the word, spines. I think it's spines, or maybe it's... I think spines is the right word. Alright, there we go. Let me go ahead and have the, Okay, being out, thank you. Just wanted to be sure. Gonna have this, big blazing hot sun. It's the middle of the desert. There's nothing but sun out there. Until it gets to be nighttime and it drops to around, 200 degrees below Fahrenheit. It's a rough life living in the desert. Alright, so what else could I add here? There's not going to really be any clouds, because that just doesn't seem like a thing you'd have in the desert. It's supposed to be really dry. Because I'm going to just kind of add some specks here to make it look more like sand. Oh, BNat, thank you so much. That is a perfect addition I can add. Yeah, let me go ahead and draw a scorpion here. All right. All right, go ahead and trace out some angry eyes for him. Actually, let me go ahead and redraw this. I think the angle's a little bit off when I have him standing on the ground. All right, there we go. Got the pointy there on the end. Add on his legs here. All right, add a frown there. It's not a happy scorpion. All right, let me see. Okay, I think that'll do. So I go ahead and start tracing this guy over. So yeah, evidently the magic ramen genie granted Mr. Cactus, Cool Cactus here, a bowl of spicy ramen noodles, and his neighbor here, the Scorpion, is not too happy that he got cheap. Yeah, he missed out. The genie didn't give him any ramen, so he's feeling pretty envious right now. And with that point he has on his tail, I would be a little I don't know. I mean, I'd be a little nervous if I was the cactus. I mean, especially since Cactus is kind of stationary. He's kind of just stuck here on the ground. So the scorpion has these multiple legs he can use to get around. So he's got multiple options for getting his stinger in the cactus. The cactus has pretty limited options of avoiding it. So, and yet he's just kind of sitting there, chilled out, zoned out, eating his chili. Or not his chili, his ramen noodles. So, be interesting to see how this plays out. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and draw his legs on the other side of his body here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, there we go. We got a cool cactus here enjoying some spicy ramen. And we got his scorpion neighbor here feeling like he got gypped out of a tasty meal. So I think that'll do. You know, I kind of want to draw the ramen genie now. Now that I came up with that, I want to draw a ramen genie. So let me go ahead and draw a ramen genie. Alright, I'm going to try to not just do a... when I think of a genie, my mind's immediately going to the one from Aladdin. I'm going to try to avoid doing a copy of that. Try to make this my own thing. Let me see here. I might need to rub that off again. Get the lead cleaned off. Alright, BNat, no worries. Should take a couple minutes. Alright, ramen genie, ramen genie. Alright, well, since ramen, we are talking about noodles, I should definitely have him resemble Noodles. So let me go ahead and do that here. Oh man, still trying to put together what's the best way to do this. Alright, let me see. Third time's a charm. Alright. Just slowly but surely figuring this out. Also, make him a little bit bigger. Oh boy. Okay. See here. All right. This genie's looking more like a ghost. Man, why is it so hard for me to draw a genie? Alright, hold on here. Okay. Gonna change this up here. Alright, so he's holding a bowl in his hand. There we go. Got some spicy hot ramen. Actually, I just decided, that's gonna be the logo for this genie. He's kind of like he's a half genie. He's half food delivery guy. So I'm gonna give him a uniform here. No. Oh boy. Want to have the flame signal or flame logo on all three, looking about the same. So let me go ahead and modify this here. Modify this one too. Sorry, I'm gonna make a lot of small changes. Okay, I think that'll do all right. So yeah, we got the Ramen Genie's kind of a delivery boy. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so there we go. I think that'll do. I think that's our Ramen Genie. All right, I think that'll do it. Got the ramen genie, got our cactus eating his ramen noodles from the ramen genie, and then we got the scorpion here who's feeling like he got gypped out of a tasty meal. So I think that'll do it. Let me go ahead and finish this up here. B-Nat stepped out for a minute. I'm not sure if he's back watching again yet. Want to make sure he's back watching again before I move on to the next drawing. But yeah, I think this will do it. Let me bring up the full screen view. So yeah, this is it's actually kind of a layered, you can almost say this is sort of maybe a layered allegory in a way. You got this got this cool cactus. He's cool, but he's in the desert, which is the opposite of cool. It's incredibly hot, except again when it's the middle of the night and it's 10 million degrees below freezing. And but yeah, you got him. You got a cool cactus who's kind of rebellious. He's he's trying to be cool when the desert's not cool, but yet he's also eating spicy food, which is kind of also the opposite of cool. So you got all these different things clashing against each other. He's trying to make a statement, I think. All right. I don't think B-Nat's come back yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside for now and go back to working on the drawing I was before. When B-Nat comes back, I will totally put that back on the screen so I can make sure he sees it. For now, I'm going to go back to what I was doing before, which is this drawing that's going to just be a random combination of things. Hey, look at one of my drawings here. This is going to be a giraffe. I started with a peppermint candy, and I decided it's going to be like a wrecking ball. And the crane that it's attached to is going to be shaped like a giraffe. So let me go ahead and draw the ossicones here. I learned that's what those were called when I drew a drawing several weeks ago for this stream. I drew a giraffe with a top hat and a monocle. It's actually almost directly behind me on the wall. Let me actually bring up my full view here. Yeah, if you look right over here, that's a giraffe. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a giraffe wearing a top hat and a monocle. And he's high and mighty, but he's also lacking all emotion. There was a whole tragic backstory there where he's become, elite. He's become the tallest of all animals, but he's also lost a part of himself. He's lost the joy. He's lost the joy of living. He's just become so stifled by his own superiority. Anyway, back to the drawing that I'm doing right now. So yeah, we got a giraffe neck being used as the crane. And we got the peppermint candy used as the wrecking ball. So now, what is the rest of it going to look like? Let me see here. Since I don't have anything else on my mind at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and just make the body of the wrecking machine a cake. I'll even make it a wedding cake, since that's something I haven't done yet. I did include a cake in another random drawing I did a week or two ago, but it wasn't a wedding cake, so I think that'll help this stand out a little more. And then for the wheels, I'll go ahead and have some, thinking about this here. I'll make them hamster wheels. Yeah, hamster wheels. And I'll put the hamsters in there, of course, but I'll wait a minute to do that. Alright. So go ahead and draw the icing on the cake. Now let me go ahead and start tracing this over. Alright. Alright, so we got the wrapper there. Go ahead and draw the giraffe. That's not necessary. It's not actually a giraffe. It's a crane that's shaped like a giraffe. It's a wrecking crane. This is a wrecking machine that just happens to resemble a wedding cake, and it has hamster wheels for its wheels. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. Alright, drawing the cable here for the wrecking ball. It's going right between the giraffe's teeth. Alright, draw the ossicones. Little pointy horns on its head. Let me go ahead and draw the top of the wedding cake here. Have the typical bride and groom. I gotta have them holding hands. Now let me go ahead and switch the full view or the full screen view so it can be a little easier to see what I'm working on here. It's the bride and groom decorations on top of the wedding cake. Which is actually a wrecking machine. So go ahead and draw the veil. Then draw the arch above them. I'm going to go ahead and draw the icing. There we go. Alright, yeah, I gotta draw the hamsters inside these hamster wheels. Let me see. Figure out how to draw this hamster. Alright, yeah, so we got our hamster inside its hamster wheel. One of two of them that's powering this wedding cake that is actually a wrecking machine. A wrecking crane, I guess, is maybe the proper word for it. I don't know the exact term. We'll probably go back to the normal view here. Let me just... There we go. Alright, I gotta draw a hamster inside the other wheel. Hey, BNat. Great to see you. I got your drawing all done. Let me just pull it up here. Alright, let me bring up the full screen view. So yeah, what we got here is the cool cactus eating his ramen noodles. He got his angry... he got these noodles from the ramen genie, who's right here. He's half genie, half delivery boy. And we got his angry scorpion neighbor here, who's mad that he got juked out of a good meal. And yeah, there you go. What'd you think of it? Awesome, good. Glad you like it. BNat, I am so glad. I really hope she loves it. And Tommy on YouTube, if you're still watching out there, I remember you said you had a request for me this evening. By all means, go ahead and drop it when you're ready. I'm just working on my own drawing here, but I will take requests. Requests take precedence over any of my own drawings. So when a request comes in, I'll put this aside and go ahead and just do whatever has been requested. And oh boy, I can tell, I haven't even read the comment yet, but I can see out of the corner of my eye that it's a big one. Okay, so Corgi-Thulhu in his underwater city, but he's throwing a rave with the fish people from last week's drawing, and there's a giant Butterfinger disco ball. Oh man, I'm not sure I can take this. These requests, Tommy, your requests just keep getting so much bigger and more ridiculous. I'm not complaining, but man. All right, so let me go ahead and just write that all down here so I don't forget everything. All right, open up my notepad. Oh yeah, sure thing, BNat. Let me just yeah. All right, here we go. I'll even go to the full screen view for her. There you go. Cool Cactus eating ramen noodles. Angry scorpion neighbor. Ramen genie that gave him the noodles, but didn't give the scorpion the noodles. That's why he's mad. Yeah, can't win them all. Oh, BNat, I'm so glad. Tell her that I really appreciate her request. Okay, so let me go ahead and just write down Tommy's insane request. So yeah, Corg-Thulhu, the Corgi-Cthulhu, Corgi version of Cthulhu. Last week he requested a Corgisaurus Rex. Alright, just typing this all out here. And the drawing from last week he's referring to with the fish people is one of the drawings I did last week was Ernie and Bert from Sesame Street holding a tray of fish sticks, and a bunch of fish people surrounding them looking absolutely horrified at what they're seeing. I don't have it with, actually, you know what? Wait here just a second. I can pull it up and put it on screen. All right, so yeah, there you go. There's the drawing from last week. Ernie and Bert holding a tray of fish sticks, and a bunch of fish people looking absolutely horrified and disgusted by it. Oh, this one, honestly, I mean, this it's a tough call between Tommy's Corgisaurus request from last week and this one. I'm kind of torn which one is my favorite from last week. So let me go ahead and start on this behemoth of a request. Honestly, I kind of feel, Tommy, I kind of think if you make a crazier request than this next week, I might need a bigger sheet of paper. This is nuts. Alright, so Corgi-Thulhu. I gotta be honest, I don't remember what Cthulhu looks like. I'm gonna have to look up a picture of him, or it. Okay, so it's like a squid-like monster with tentacles. Okay. Alright, so I want to draw Cthulhu with a Corgi. Cthulhu mixed with a Corgi. And an underwater city, too. Yeah, Tommy, I think that's probably going to be the case. Alright, actually, should I draw the city first or the Cthulhu first? Or Corg-Thulhu? Gotta remember it's Corg-Thulhu, not just Cthulhu, it's Corg-Thulhu. Okay, let me go ahead and start by tentatively drawing out his head. And of course, I gotta add the trademark Corgi ears. Alright. Making this happen. So he's got like these tentacles feeding out of his face. What it reminds me of, honestly, is Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He was designed very well, might have been inspired by Cthulhu. I'm not sure about that, but that's immediately what comes to my mind looking at the pictures. I actually never saw the later Pirates movies. I just remember seeing Davy Jones in the marketing. He was a pretty big part of that movie's marketing, Dead Man's Chest, being the main villain and all. So I distinctly remember what he looked like in those movies, and yeah, it's the vibe I'm getting from Cthulhu, looking at these pictures online. Alright, Alright, so yeah, looks like he's kind of like a mutant octopus. That's what I'm going to call him. I'm really not caught up on... I'm not super familiar with Lovecraft. That's the guy who created the Cthulhu character. I'm not super familiar with him. I just know that Cthulhu is a big, like the scary monster of nightmares. That's about it. Tentacles. Oh. Good one, Tommy. Yeah, I need you around here to keep the viewers entertained when I don't have anything to say. Keep the jokes coming. Hey, B-Nat, I like those B emotes. You know, I think week 1, I drew a bee as one of the first things I drew on this show. I have that, probably still have that drawing buried somewhere in the stack behind me, but maybe I'll show that later. Gotta keep working on this epic request from Tommy. Alright, so yeah, we got Cthulhu cutting the jig. Now we gotta draw the underwater city that he resides in. Let's see what I can do. Alright, so I think for this skyline I have in the background, I'm going to give the buildings kind of a wavy look. When you look at something through water, it kind of has a wavy appearance, so these buildings are going to show up wavy. There we go. Then I'll go ahead and have the fish people from last week's drawing. Let me see. Tommy, I'm glad you like it so far. BNat, thank you. Oh, I gotta... Just about to draw this second fish person in the same position as the first. I want to try and give them all different dancing poses. I'm going to go ahead and check something here really quick. All right. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead and start tracing this over here. Ooh. Make that line a little more jagged or a little rougher, so it looks like it has fur. It's got fur up to here, down to here, and then he's got tentacles below that. I'm going to go ahead and draw the rest of the tentacles. Go ahead and draw one of the fish, trace over one of the fish people I got here. Ryan wrote a little thing on his shirt, see ya. I'll go ahead and draw this other fish guy here. All right, for those who are just tuning in or haven't said what this is, haven't announced what this is for a while. This is a request for Tommy on YouTube. He wanted to see You want to see Corg-Thulhu, which is a Corgi version of Cthulhu, dancing in his underwater city, having a little rave with some fish people. And eventually I'm going to draw a Butterfinger disco ball somewhere up here. Somewhere up here. Right now, though, I'm just kind of tracing over what I've sketched out. Let me go ahead and add it. I want to add a couple other fish people in. Alright, I got a good one here. Oh, let me try drawing that head one more time. Alright, let me see here. So I got a third fish person who is coming into the drawing here. I have him doing the robot. He's rather committed to his role. His eyes are square as opposed to round. His mouth is perfectly angular. He's waving his arm around. Alright, there we go. So go ahead and let me see if I can get this disco ball going. The Butterfinger disco ball. What's a good way to do this? Well, probably a good way to start is with the circle. I'll add some crisscrossing lines here to represent the mirrors. So now how can I put a Butterfinger spin on it? Oh, you know what? I figured it out. It's gonna have a bite taken out of it. Some super hungry rave attendee just couldn't help himself, so he took a nice big old bite out of the disco ball. Let me go ahead and yeah, and I was just, it's funny because I was thinking I wanted to have like four fish people, at least four fish people here in the audience or in the party, but I wasn't really sure what I could do for a fourth one. I figured out what I could do for a fourth one, so let me go ahead and show the, go ahead and draw the fourth attendee here. who's just kind of awkwardly standing out here at the front. He's got big old bulgy cheeks. All right, let me see. One thing at a time here. Come back to this guy later. I'm going to go ahead and trace over the disco ball. Which is, in fact, actually made of Butterfinger. It's got a pretty convincing wrapping that makes it look like a legitimate disco ball, but I guess maybe this fish right here has an advanced sense of smell, and he could see right through the facade, and he was like, I smell candy, I want candy, and by gosh, he got that candy. So now the mirror ball has a big chunk taken out of it, but I think the people attending the rave are probably don't mind too much. You can see they're really getting into their moves. They're moving their arms around, moving their legs around. Again, this one's doing the robot, so he's really committed to his grooving. So I think they're all pretty okay with the fact that their disco ball now has a big chunk taken out of it. Also, this is allegedly taking place outside. You can see the I've traced the city, underwater city background here. So since this is outside, there is no ceiling. It does kind of beg the question: what is the mirror ball hanging from? I don't know. Magic. Alright, so let me go ahead and finish drawing the inside of the ball here. Got the chocolate, got the peanut butter, crispy, crunchy inside. Go ahead and have the ball shining and sparkling, except for this part right here that's not shiny and sparkling because, well, it's got that big chunk taken out of it. Alright, now that I've gotten that done, I'm going to go ahead and finish drawing our hungry rave attendee who just couldn't help himself or herself. Oh my gosh, it's already after 8 o'clock. Been doing this for over an hour now. Time's really flown by. Alright, you can hear him crunching away, his teeth crunching away. Fish don't have teeth. Yeah, these are fish. These aren't necessarily fish. These are fish people. And they do have teeth to chew. And that's what this guy's doing here. He's chewing away on that big chunk he took out. That's a big old you know what? I mean, there's no way to confirm that was just one bite. He might be going back for multiple bites. And everyone else is just so in focus that they just don't notice him constantly jumping up and taking a bite out of the ball. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all live that carefree? Alright, so I'm tracing over the underwater city here in the background. Mentioned a little while ago that I traced out the buildings with a kind of a wave to them, because usually when you look at something through water, it's pretty wave. It looks wavy. So the buildings are all pretty wavy shaped. Alright. Oh, and of course, you can't have a rave without some rave lights. Let me go ahead and add those in. Again, kind of like the disco ball that's just sort of hanging from nothing. These rave lights are just kind of coming from out of nowhere. Magic. There we go. Alright, so is there anything I missed? Let's see. You got Corg-Thulhu. Got an underwater city. Got the fish people. And there's a giant Butterfinger disc. Oh, there's a... Well... I guess I didn't make it giant. Sorry, Tommy. I forgot about that detail. It's, I mean, it's not necessarily to scale. I mean, this thing could actually be a lot further away than it looks. And it's actually really big, and it's just so far away that you can't really tell. I'm going to go ahead and just add a little more extra detail. Like make these tentacles a little more well-defined. Add these lines showing the underside of them. And I think for these buildings, I'll go ahead and add some windows. Tommy, that's a good point. That's a good explanation. I like that. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and erase that. Gonna redo that here. All right, hey there to all those who are currently watching. This is a drawing live by request show. I am just taking requests from anyone who's watching on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. If you have something you want me to draw, just write it down in the comments if you're on YouTube or Facebook, or in the chat if you're on Twitch. This right here is this was requested by Tommy on YouTube. It is a Corgi Cthulhu throwing a rave in his underwater city. with some fish people, and there's a giant mirror ball that's also a Butterfinger. It's got a Butterfinger. It's a Butterfinger on the inside. It's got this mirror ball wrapping, but it's actually secretly a Butterfinger. And this fish guy right here is taking several bites out of it, and he's just crunching away on that old peanut buttery goodness. I do think as far as chocolate and peanut butter candies go, I prefer Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Butterfinger gets stuck in my teeth, and it's not my favorite. So I think because Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the peanut butter doesn't get stuck in my teeth, I do kind of prefer that a little bit. But I do still like Butterfinger. But why don't I go ahead and add some bubbles here? It is underwater after all. Yes, BNAT, thank you. Those are quite good. Alright, I think I'm about done here. So yeah, dancing fish people. One of them's doing the robot. One of them's taking some time to chew his mirror ball Butterfinger. Got the underwater wavy city skyline. Got some bubbles here. I think that'll do. So let me go ahead and just finish this up here. This was for Tommy on YouTube. Today is May 26, 2021. Sign my initials here, and I'll go ahead and bring up the full screen view. So yeah, there we go. Corg-Thulhu, the Corgi version of Cthulhu, Corg-Thulhu. Throwing a rave. Got some fish people with him, hanging out. It's got a mirror ball that's secretly Butterfinger. It's got a couple big bites taken out of it by this fish right here. Yes, DJ Mike Brady, there have been. I don't know if you'll be here for the recap. I've got a couple of drawings here. Tommy, you are welcome. Thank you for the awesome request. Although, again, I do worry that the bigger these requests get, the more I may need to start considering getting bigger sheets of paper or taping two pieces of paper together, like you suggested. So yeah, DJ Mike Brady, I don't know if you already saw this, but this is a cactus. It's a cool cactus eating some spicy ramen noodles. Okay, you saw it. Good. So there's been that one and the one Tommy requested. And there's this one I'm just doing for myself right now while I'm waiting for another request to come in. This is basically my own request. It's a wedding cake wrecker. It's a wrecking vehicle that looks like a wedding cake. Thank you, DJ Mike Brady. Or, no. Wow, I'm sorry. Thank you, BNAT. Yeah, I thought the hamster wheels would be a nice touch. I was trying to think of what wheel-related thing I hadn't done yet. I've been doing, when I couple weeks ago, I was drawing Butterfinger skateboards, or various characters riding Butterfinger skateboards. And I was making different options for the wheels. Initially, I did peanut butter cups. Then I moved on to peppermint candies. And then I moved on to gumballs. So I was thinking of what wheels I could use for this that weren't one of those three things. And I thought, oh, hamster wheels, that'll work. So yeah, we got the hamster wheels powering this wedding cake wrecking machine. And of course, to kind of add some draft spots here to the neck. There we go. All right, so I got the wrecker basically drawn out. And DJ Mike Brady, he does have ossicones. I drew them right here. Be aware, high-class weapons. These can be highly dangerous in the right circumstances. When drafts get in a fight, it's no joke. You could lose an eye. You could lose both eyes. You could lose that third eye. You can lose the third eye that you didn't even know was there until you lost it because it was poked out by one of these ossicones. Anyway, let me see. So I got the wrecker machine, so now I got to figure out what's actually being wrecked. Let me see here. I could maybe just have it toppling over a big stack of letter blocks, maybe. Let me see. I think there might be a better one I have. I'm gonna look at my set of drawings here on the wall and see if I can get inspiration. And yeah, DJ Mike Brady, that is definitely that's definitely something I need to work on, is keeping the whole paper on the screen at one time. And thank you so much. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow for the Thursday night quarantine party. Okay, come on, Andy, come on. Okay. Thinking. Oh, B-Nat, this is a wrecking ball. That's it's a peppermint wrecking ball. It's still got the wrapper on it, but it's a wrecking ball. And this is the crane that's holding onto it. It's shaped like a giraffe. And the rest of the machine is made up of a wedding cake that's being powered by these hamster wheels. So what I'm trying to figure out right now is what the wrecking ball is being used to destroy. And for some reason I'm BNAT, you mean give the wow, my words are not coming to me. Give the peppermint ball a wrecking a yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you could straighten that out for me, or clear that out for me while my tongue was doing cartwheels. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and draw a big beefy arm. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, there we go. We got the... It's got a beefy arm I traced out. Man, I don't know, man. It's just gotta make this look a little more like a fist. Doesn't look very fist-like. Try to use my own hand as a reference here. All right, that looks a little better. All right, big beefy arm. All right, so it's punching through a wall of Lego bricks. I'll go ahead and do a wall of Lego bricks. So I'm just going to have some Lego bricks just going flying all over the place. BNAT, yeah, that's a good point. I wasn't even thinking of that. It was just something that randomly popped into my head. All right. Hey, BNAT, thank you so much for coming and making a request. Thanks to your girlfriend for making a request. And thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. Alright, so let me go ahead and trace over this big beefy arm. Alright, make sure it's still on the camera. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and add some little circles here to make it look more like Lego bricks. And some more circles here. And hey, just to all those who are currently watching, this is a by request show. I will draw whatever is requested in the chat or the comments, depending on where you're at, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So if you have something you want me to draw, just go ahead and drop it in the chat or the comments, the chat on Twitch or the comments on Facebook or YouTube. And I will get out a clean sheet of paper and start drawing it for you. This right here is just a request for myself. But if a request comes in, I will put this aside and just go ahead and get started on that request. My policy is that other people's requests come first. My own requests can wait. So for whatever strange reason, while I'm looking at these Lego bricks that I'm drawing, when I add the circles on, they're making me think of waffles. I am a fan of waffles. I actually have my own waffle maker. I make waffles once a week, traditionally. Usually Saturday or Sunday, I make a batch of waffles and I have them for breakfast for the next couple days. But yeah, something about the way I'm drawing these Lego bricks makes me think of waffles. I don't know, it's weird. But I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and sign and initial it here, and then just bring up the full view, full screen view. So yeah, we got a wrecking machine that has a giraffe for the crane. Has a wedding cake as the body. It's got couple hamster wheels moving it along. And its wrecking ball is a big giant peppermint candy that has a big beefy arm, because of course it does. And I gotta actually that wasn't I gotta give credit to that idea. That wasn't my idea. Wait, go ahead and say credit to BNat on Twitch. For the muscular arm idea. And it was punching through a wall of Lego bricks, so Lego bricks are just flying all over the place. And yeah, there you go. Alright, so let's see. It's 8:40. Okay, so for where I'm at right now, it's 8:41. I usually call it quits around 9 o'clock or somewhere around then. So I got like 18, 20 minutes to go. Could probably squeeze in one more drawing. Or maybe more. These drawings can take anywhere from a few minutes to a lot longer, so once again, if anyone out there watching has something they want me to draw, just drop a request in the Twitch. If you're on Twitch, drop a request in the chat. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, drop a request in the comments, and I will start drawing it for you. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and come up with my own weird thing. Oh, hey, Tom. Oh, Tommy, lay it on me. Yeah, last week Tommy requested I draw myself drawing at my desk with all my equipment around me, my lights, my laptop, my phone that I'm using as the drawing camera. That was a pretty cool one. So what I do after what the drawings I do on the stream is I scan them in, I colorize them digitally, and then I post them to my social media accounts. I have a presence on both Facebook and Instagram, both under the name Toll Booth Publishers, as you can see here to the left. So I just post usually like almost once a day. I post a colorized drawing that was requested, and so if you like what I'm doing here, you like the drawings you've seen so far tonight, please go find me on Facebook or Instagram and just give me a like or follow. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're on Twitch and you're enjoying the show, click the follow button so you can be notified next time I go live. It's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific is when I go on the air. All right, Tommy, draw me watching your show as you were drawing yourself. Oh. All right, Tommy. I'll take your challenge. Tommy, do you have a lap? Are you watching on a laptop right now, or do you have are you watching on your phone? I want to make sure this is somewhat accurate to the And yeah, I got the idea, Tommy. Thanks. So, laptop, cell phone, TV, desktop. What are you watching on? A PC with 3 monitors. Oh, that's gonna make this extra fun. So was I on all 3 monitors, or just one of the 3 monitors, or 2 of the 3 monitors? Your rightmost monitor. Okay. I'm gonna take some creative liberties. So I don't know if your monitors are all in one straight line from left to right, or if how I'm gonna draw them is I got one monitor that's above the other 2, a video game in the middle, and Discord on the left. Okay, cool. All right, let me go ahead and get those monitors drawn out. Alright, so Discord. Let me go ahead and start with the Discord. Actually, let me go ahead and finish drawing the monitors. I'll do the content, what's on the monitors later. Right now, let me just draw the outline. The monitors on the desk. And Tommy watching what's on the monitors. I'm going to add some drawers to the desk. Gonna roughly sketch out the chair that he's sitting on. On here. I think I need to make this a little taller. The way I've drawn this out, it's making Tommy look really short. Okay, so let me go ahead and extend this out a little bit further. All right. I'm going to draw one of those classic spindle chairs. Not totally sure if that's what you're watching on, Tommy. That's what we have at work. All right, so I got the, that's right, Tommy. I also tend to call them creative liberties. All right, so Discord. So I guess you could have like the menu options here on the left, pane. And on the right here, you got the Discord messages. Alright, we got a video game here in the middle. You know what? I'll come back to that. Let me go ahead and draw what he's seeing here on the screen, which is about the same as what you're all seeing on your screen right now. Go ahead and draw the Draw Something logo. Oh boy, I'm drawing really tiny here. draw in the bottom corner. Working on the drawing. And then have the drawing itself here on the top left camera view. Alright, let me see here. Oh, of course, gotta have the chat that's scrolling on by in this corner of the screen. Alright, I think I could probably start tracing this over now. Go ahead and add a few ruffles to the hair here. There we go. That was a little better. Um, so actually, you know what? I think maybe Tommy's just chilling out at home. He's not wearing shoes. He's wearing socks. He's just wearing socks. He's had a long day at work. He's just home, chilling, relaxing, all cool, shooting some beatball outside of the school. Tee-hee, but no, seriously, he's wearing socks. Actually, he might just be going barefoot, honestly. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Is that true, Tommy? You're watching barefoot? Right on. Alright, go ahead and draw the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Then he's got some stubble. Now I'm going to go ahead and trace over the desk. turn the paper around here so I can do this easier. Draw this straight line. Draw this straight line. All right, there's the desk. Now I got the laptop monitors. Oh, actually, no. Go ahead and draw the actual computer here under the desk. It's got some, you know, it's got a power button, got a couple lights, it's got a disk drive, and it's got this big vent here at the bottom. There we go, that's the computer. Now we got the 3 monitors. All right, on this one, we got Discord. Got the menu options here on the left. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw the try to draw the Discord logo here in the corner. There we go. All right. All right, that's one monitor down. Now let's move on to the monitor that's showing my stream. There we go. Go ahead and draw me on the camera. Got the chat there, and then we got the drawing within a drawing within a drawing. Within a drawing, 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 within a drawing. So, Tommy, am I right to assume that next week you'll want me to, yeah, totally Inception with drawings. So, maybe next week I can draw a, there's a moth on the wall in your bedroom, and he's watching you watch my stream as I'm drawing a drawing of me drawing. But we're seeing it from the moth's point of view now. Just add some extra, an extra layer. Or maybe we could have we could have it from the drawing's perspective. We could have the drawing looking at me drawing it and also looking out into the the void beyond. And it sees your face peeking in through the screen as it's being drawn. I mean, there's multiple ways we can go about this. I mean, honestly, you could probably just keep going and going forever. Just endless layers, endless recursion, endless. Now, so what kind of video games do you play, Tommy? I never asked you about that. And we're getting to that point where I'm going to draw the video game on this third monitor. Fantasy RPG, okay. So let me see. Guess I could maybe have kind of this user interface here at the bottom of the screen. Have a couple of different moves you can make. Have your HP measurement here. Have your main character here with a spiky haircut. Or something. He's wielding a big old sword. And going up against what else? A Corgi dragon. Alright, so there we go. I think that's it. We got the Discord on this monitor, we got the video game on this monitor, and we got my stream on this monitor. We got Tommy here watching. I think that'll do it. Let me bring up the full screen view. Tommy, I'm glad you like it. Alright, yeah, so we got Tommy playing a video game and hanging out on Discord and watching my stream. It's quite the multitasker. Wait, forgot to add a little detail here. Hold on just a second. There we go. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, last week he requested a drawing of me doing my drawing, and now this week he requested a drawing of him watching me do a drawing of my drawing. Me drawing. Yeah. Oh, my brain. Alright, well, it is after 9 o'clock, so I think at this point I'm going to go ahead and do my usual closing routine, which is I do a recap of all the drawings I did tonight, and then I go off the air, and I will have these drawings scanned in. Oh, Tommy, don't scare me like that. I'm gonna scan these all these drawings in from tonight and colorize them digitally, and then have them posted on my social media, hopefully in a week or two. I got several in the can that I've been posting once a day on my Facebook and Instagram accounts. So let me go ahead and just do a recap of tonight's drawings. Let me bring up the full screen view here. Starting out for BNat on Twitch, I drew a cool cactus with a backwards cap and shades, so you know he's cool. He's eating a bowl of spicy ramen noodles that he was granted by the ramen genie, who's kind of like a delivery boy. And his scorpion neighbor isn't too happy that he got gypped out of a free meal. So that was a great request. Thank you, BNat. Tommy, his first request of the night was the latest in his series of drawings featuring corgis. He's made I think every request, not every request, but like once a week for the last few weeks, he's done a corgi request, and I love it. I'll totally keep doing them. He's had me draw a corgi riding on a Butterfinger skateboard, a corgi, two corgis fighting on alligators and jousting with Butterfinger swords. There's a corgis and Butterfingers are the running themes here. And this week we've got a corgi. It's a Corgi Cthulhu, so a Corg-Thulhu throwing a rave in his underwater city, and he's got these fish people hanging out with him. The mirror ball is secretly Butterfinger. It's got this realistic wrapping, but underneath the wrapping it's Butterfinger. This fish here got wise and took some bites out of it, and he's just chewing away while everyone else is dancing. And yeah, we got these other two just dancing. This one's doing the robot, and he's really committing to the role. You see he's got these square eyes and his square mouth and his square body. He's really committed to the part. And this was my own request. This was something I drew for myself. It's another bizarro, just throwing random elements together. It's a wrecking crane where the wrecking ball is a big peppermint candy with a beefy arm that's punching its way through a wall of Lego bricks. And the rest of the crane is made up of, the crane itself is a giraffe neck and head. And you got the rest of the body. The rest of the body of the machine is a wedding cake. Which, you know what? I'm actually going to add a little more detail to that. I was going to do that earlier and I completely forgot. Kind of add some extra decoration here to the cake. And you got these 2 hamster wheels that are powering it. And yeah, so that's the drawing I did for myself. And last but certainly not least, we have Tommy on YouTube once again requested me draw him drawing him watching my stream as I do a drawing of me drawing while on my live stream. You get the idea. He's also got a video game, fantasy RPG video game going on with a Corgi dragon that he's fighting off, and his spiky-haired hero is fighting off a Corgi dragon. Let me bring it up a little bit closer so you can see better. Yeah, it's a Corgi dragon. He's got his Discord here on the 3rd monitor. And he's just chilling out, relaxing. He's got socks on. Though, again, he might actually be barefoot. I think he confirmed that earlier. But, you know what? Actually, one more change. Alright, there we go. Tommy is now barefoot while chilling out and just hanging, watching my stream, playing a video game, checking Discord. All good. Alright, and that is this week of Draw Something. I, once again, will have those drawings all scanned in and colorized, and I'll have them posted to my Facebook and Instagram very soon. Tommy, thank you, and thank you for coming. Thank you to all of you who are currently still watching. I really appreciate it. I have a lot of fun doing this. And now it is time for me to head out. So let me see. Oh, one of my this is gonna be a bit of a stylistic change. Actually, you know what? No, I was gonna go to DJ John Robinson, but I just followed a new art streamer today, Julie22. I think I'm going to go ahead and raid her as I close this out. So, without any further ado, have a great night, everyone. Take care.